All right, so we're looking at probability of compound events. This is stuff you've done already, so you'll probably find it easy. We'll just put it in a little bit more of a formal language. Okay, so first thing we need to know is, do you know what independent events are? Say that again. Right. It would be independent. Your choices of each would be independent. What else? Anybody think of any other possibilities? Those could be dependent events, though. What? Yeah. Your choices there are different. No. Two different coin tosses. Those are independent events, right? So both of you pointed out choices that do not rely on each other. Independent. So completely separate. A Venn diagram of that might look like that, right? They're just separate. Nothing in common. So do you remember how to calculate the probability of two independent events happening? Let's say, what's the probability of Yep. What's the probability of two heads on two coin tosses? Remember how to calculate that? Huh? Why? Right. So if you have a probability of 2, we could rewrite this as we used to. Getting ahead and getting ahead. You multiply them. Okay. Think you can handle that? Let's see, what's the probability of selecting a face card, replacing it, and then picking, what do you want to pick next? 6, okay. Are those independent? Why? Right, yeah. You have a full deck each time, so they're not dependent. If I kept the face card out, would it be dependent? Yeah, it would, because it would depend on, the next one would depend on it. So what's the probability of a face card? Jack, Queen, King. Yep, 12 out of 52. And 4 out of 52. Good. You'll end up with fractions. I suggest you reduce them first, just so it's easier. This is 3 out of 13. 1 out of 13. 13 squared is Okay. Good. Okay, mutually exclusive. Whoop. Okay, this is when events cannot happen at the same time. They're still independent. It's just a little, it's kind of a subset of this. Independent events are mutually exclusive. So the two coin tosses with one coin, right? Those would be mutually exclusive because they cannot happen at the same time. You have to do one, then you have to do the other. Right, so we'll stick to our coin toss example. This is how you might write it. What's the probability of flipping a head or flipping a head? Or that doesn't make sense. Because they have to be different. What's the probability of flipping a head or a tail? Remember what or means in probability? Add. And means multiply. We just did that. So that would mean plus. So we have a half plus a half, which is 1. You have to get a head or a tail, right? Has anybody ever had a coin land on edge? Well, there is an edge there. Theoretically, it could land on edge. I've never seen it. Theoretically. Okay. Kaboom. Yeah, somebody try it. Nope. Can you even stand it on edge? Like just hold it on edge? So it's completely possible.
Yeah,
that it could happen. Yeah. We could probably flip for 1,000 years and it would never happen. Okay, let's do one more example, then we'll be done. Let's say you have a box with 2 blue. Here's another classic probability example. 3 red, 9 yellow. And 10 green balls. What's the probability of a blue or a red? What's we got? Yep. Two blues out of 24, 3 yellows out of 20, or 3 reds out of 24. Five out of 24. Remember, with addition, you need a common denominator. With multiplication, you do not. Yeah? Okay. Tomorrow we will work on dependent and inclusive events. So today was independent, mutually exclusive. So yeah. 56. Yep. All right. So the problems are really all mixed up quite a bit. So tomorrow I'll give you the rest of the instruction. So the 1, 2, and 4 through 15A you can sift through them if you want. Doesn't matter to me if you do or not, but I'd just suggest waiting till tomorrow. But the spiraling you can do tonight. So your choice. Do it first, yeah. So do the spiraling tonight, the rest of it tomorrow. Or if you have a soccer game or something tonight, don't worry about it and do it all tomorrow. Whatever. If you have a track meet tomorrow or a baseball game, you can put it off a day or do it tonight, not tomorrow, whatever. All right.